My buddy Russ, he's a great guy, does all my dental work. He uses Milwaukee tools, actually, so you know he's going to do it right. Anyways, he hit a fucking 10-point buck, boys, with the Silverado. I shit you not. Obliterated his front end, boys. It was tragic. But you better believe that deer got splattered all over the place, and me and Russ were out there scooping that son of a bitch up with a flathead shovel. We ended up making some goulash out of them, and honestly, she ain't too bad. It came out pretty good once you pick the asphalt out and stuff. Point is, though, boys, you got to look out for the local fauna while you're taxiing around. Birds, deer, fucking zebras. Hey boys, Captain Burger here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be giving you some pointers for taxiing on the Vatsim network. Flying out of the Midway Airport here in Chicago, heading down to St. Louis today, boys. Midway ground. Good afternoon, Southwest 230 at Gate Bravo 22. Request push and start. Information Delta on board.
Southwest 230 Midway ground. Thank you for Delta. Push and start's approved. Expect runway 4 right for departure.
Push and start approved. We'll expect 4 right. Thank you, sir. Southwest 230. Midway ground, Southwest 230, request taxi.
Southwest 230, runway 4 right, taxi via Tango Yankee, cross runway 31 center and 31 left on Yankee.
Taxi 4 right via Tango Yankee, cross 31 center on Yankee, Southwest 230.
Southwest 230, change to advisory frequencies approved. Have a good day.
Change to advisory frequency approved. Have a great day. Thanks for your service, Southwest 230.
No problem.
Runway 4 right is confirmed. We've got the beautiful skyline of Chicago in the distance. Fucking auto throttle was not armed. Oops, boys. Happens to the best of us. Alrighty. Positive rate gear up. First rule in taxiing, if you ain't first to the runway, you're last. So slam that throttle to the firewall and tear up them taxiways, boys. Me and Dale used to tear up Dorito big time, boys, back in the day. First on the taxiway, first in my heart. First tip, assume a proper taxi speed. 10 to 15 knots, probably acceptable in most places. If we're going by real life here, if you're operating Southwest, usually you want to taxi around V1. And if you're really feeling frisky, you can just say fuck it and take off from the taxiway unless that pesky ATC tells you to stop. Fucking nerds. Next tip. When you're filing your IFR flight plan, it's important to indicate what equipment you have on board, usually like a /C/S, whatever. If you're flying an A320, you want to go ahead and do a /4x4. As you can see, A320 often sits much higher than the 737. They come with a factory lift kit from Airbus. We can all assume that the A320 is 4x4. Now what that does for you folks, ATC knows special 4x4 routes. They aren't often depicted on the charts, a little bit backwoods, folks. Now these shortcuts can save you a lot of time. All this assuming you know how to fly an Airbus, which fuck if I know, boys. And them boys do it a little different over there in Europe, I'll tell you. You know what though, it's kind of bullshit. Boeing doesn't have a 4x4. Next tip. When it's time to push back, call ground first to request push and start as we did today. But it really fucking chaps my ass when the controller acts all snooty for you asking for pushback and they don't even make a mention of it in the PDC or on their little fucking ATIS or whatever. Push and start at your discretion. Just give me something, boys. And they're just like,
push and start at your discretion. I can't believe you called for that.
And it's like, all right, man, calm the fuck down. Should have fucking said something. Next tip, have the airport diagram loaded up when you're coming into land so you can stay ahead of things, of course. A good time-saving measure is just to say fuck it and land on the taxiway. A famous movie star did this a few years back, much to the horror of the people on the 737 holding short below him. He is seen as an aviation pioneer because of this, though, boys, and I believe Southwest Airlines probably crunched the numbers on the viability of landing on taxiways. They probably asked the FAA for approval, finding it would save a lot of time for their routes. Another handy tip, you can ask your ground controller for some layman-style directions if you forgot your charts or something. I asked a fella down there at Pye, St. Pete Clearwater Airport, and he wants something like this. He's like, yeah, fella, just took a left up there past the Cracker Barrel. You see a runway right there, brother man. And sure enough, I'm taxiing along. I'm like, where the fuck's this Cracker Barrel? And then I'm like, oh boy, there it is. What do you know? It was fucking magical, boys. So often don't forget that they're real folks too, ATC. Anyways, boys, I hope that helps you get started taxiing around on Vatsim. Captain Burger signing off for today. Subscribe if you want. I don't give a fuck.